Go on.
Today I'm off to Dorking, home of National League South leaders Dorking Wanderers for the top of the table clash against Maidstone United. Dorking is a market town, harking back to an era we used to have to travel from London to towns to buy specialist goods, in this case a Dorking chicken. A Dorking chicken is a type of chicken that has 5 toes apparently. Why am I telling you this? Well, just so I've got an excuse. Now I'm standing here, there's this big field of park. I am 40 years old, you know. Anyway, today's exciting for a number of reasons, the biggest of which is that this is by far and away the shortest ride from my home in Crawley as part of this challenge to cycle to each of the 21 Panorama National League South grounds. At around 15 miles, it will take me about an hour and a half to get here. So let's get on with the ride and get to Dorking.
I'm not dumb, y'all see through. I can see you open for my demise. Now I got my open eyes, looking at your broken life. I'm not dumb, y'all see through. I can see you open for my demise. Now I got my open eyes, looking at your broken lives.
I know you're trying to fold my ear, but I don't know what you've been told, my dear. It's a new chapter, throw away the old ideas. I got new rap for all my peers, and who's after? You can only conquer emotions that you master. Time don't slow down for no one that moves past you. I shared a couple friends, I know what the past is. There's new rules, school's out for the classless. I don't got no time for the vultures and social climbers, locusts and chimers, cokeheads and no good connivers. Not that I'm without sin, I know how local that I was, where I've arrived and I've been. But I'm striving to win, enemies in my circumference, I invited them in. Had to close the circle, make the shit tighter again. Classic case of another duck who thinks he's a swan just because you both drink from the palm. Come on.
I'm not dumb, y'all see through. I can see you open for my demise. Now I got my open eyes, looking at your broken life. I'm not dumb, y'all see through. I can see you open for my demise. Now I got my open eyes, looking at your broken life.
I guess it was all along I had known the truth, that I was viewed as a golden goose. These Fruit Loops want juice that they don't produce. So what happens when the chickens come home to roost is the bitches, they get vicious, the fellas are over friendly, plotting on your demise as soon as you stop ascending. Posturing in the lies, you can tell that it's all pretending. You start to learn the difference between jealousy and envy. And these lessons don't come for free, they can't be learned in no college, but to some degree. I had to earn some cold knowledge that a younger me couldn't see. Note to self, I got return on those dollars. Follow along the saga, you can't run from the fight, cause we all take the beatings we have coming in life. You know it well, what's done in the dark comes to the light, and you can never fuck with someone as nice as I am.
I'm not dumb,
I made it to Dorking, he said like it was some sort of achievement. Took me about an hour and a half. Definitely the easiest bike ride in the series, so much so that I'm thinking of giving up my position as head researcher for National League South, just becoming a full-time researcher for Dorking Wanderers, because frankly I could cycle this every week. So today it's a top of the table clash. It's Dorking Wanderers versus Maidstone United, top versus second, in what promises to be a fantastic game in front of a record crowd here at Dorking Wanderers, near sellout, and not bad for a club that used to average about 600 people before the pandemic. So promises to be fantastic, almost 2,000 people here today. It'll be a great atmosphere. Let's look at the danger men today. So we're going to start with Maidstone United, where I think they're going to be really strong in defence, naturally, given that Joel is one of the best headers of the ball in the division. So now the music's playing out of the speakers, fantastic. Let's go on to Dorking Wanderers, where they'll be looking to Alfie Rutherford and Jason Pryor up front to score the goals. Matt Briggs is one of the best wingers in this league. Pace, dribbling, crossing, shooting, he can do it all. So he's definitely going to be one of their danger men. James McShane always has a goal in him. Niall McManus, I can't tell whether he's right-footed or left-footed. He's that good. Dorking Wanderers have talent all over the park. That is why they're top of the league. Josh Taylor, Ed Harris, I could keep going, I won't. So, it should be a really good game. Let's go and see if we can find some food, maybe see if we can find the manager, and then let's go and enjoy a really good game today. Right, I'm here with Marc White, who's owner and manager of Dorking Wanderers. And they often call you football manager in real life, don't they? Why do they call you that?
Well, yeah, because we started in the bottom rung. We started at the real life championship manager. Do you know what I mean? We started in the park leagues.
Yeah.
Division 5. No lower level on a Saturday football.
I'll tell you how low it was. It's a division so low. I've actually played in that division. I played 2 games there many years ago. That's how low it is. And now you're currently riding high in the Vanarama National League South, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're top today and you're against Maidstone United. So how are you sort of trending against your expectations at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, we just wanted to get like a home playoff game really. I think we've got to get lucky to win these leagues really. We've had a lot of bad luck, to be honest, and a lot of injuries, but we've been good recently, and team's good, and so home playoffs is the key, and that's on. 13 games to go, it's on, that is the aim. A bit like today's game, home playoff game, 3,000.
Yeah.
You can't ask for much more than that when you're a young club and you're trying to grow your fan base.
Well, fantastic, yeah. And before the pandemic, we were averaging about 600 a game, which is pretty good for a team playing Sunday League 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But now, yeah, as you say, it should be a sellout, certainly a record crowd.
Yeah,
sure.
it will be today, yeah.
Commercially, you've had a lot of sort of local companies sponsoring the club. What is it that you do differently from a lot of clubs at this level, do you think?
Well, we just engaged them as a sort of partner network, as we call it, and we genuinely, authentically link them up with each other. Lots of breakfast meetings, business breakfast meetings and stuff like that, and they all benefit from one another. We entertain them on a match day constantly. We have a Christmas food for them, a summer event, and they almost support the club. And the club's a very special project. It's easy to want to be part of the movement, if that makes sense, because it's not had like 4 owners and bad times. So we've got a lot of people behind us. We're very fortunate. People always go money back Dorking, Marc White, and think, look, it's in the state of me. Right? I appreciate the jacket's good, but the jeans are cheap. But that's the thing. Yeah, that's it really. We're very smart at what we do. We're not silly, and and we. People are behind us, do you know what I mean? So we're fortunate.
One of the things that's really impressive is the number of players who've come up through those promotions with you. Matt Briggs being probably one of the best examples. I think he signed in 2014. What were you, Sussex County League, Ipswich Div 1, something like that?
Ipswich Div 1,
and he's come up through that. So how has he sort of, how a number of players adapted and grown to each kind of a higher level?
Well, this is it really. I think it's just, I believe in sort of continuity. It's not just on the field in terms of always getting used to playing with each other and caring about the club more, but fans getting used to watching the same players. And when you grow up, you remember your sticker book, back in the day, clubs didn't churn players half as much. So that's our model really. It's worked amazingly well. We don't really bring in lots of players, we stick with what we've got. We've had a big injury crisis this year. Just stuck what we had really, to be honest.
Now, a lot of people will know Marc from their fantastic A Bunch of Amateurs documentary, which you haven't checked out, you absolutely should. So I've got a question which anyone who's watched that will really appreciate. Who's your favourite referee and why?
Do you know what? I'll be honest with you, right? I don't like any referee anymore, right? I'll tell you the referee I used to like. We used to have a bloke in the Sussex County League, right? And called Freddie Boswell, we'd call him. And if you got out of order, he'd come over, right? He'd stink of booze, right? And he'd tell you to fuck off, right? And he'd say, no, fuck off, let me get on with it. And he just had this brilliant, almost dying breed of fantastic management, of getting respect. You knew if he was great or bad, he'd say, do you know what, might have got that wrong, let's play on your shit as well, And it's very, the officials are a big deal now. That's why they get a lot of crap, really. Obviously you don't want to give them abuse, obviously there's a big difference, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that song. That's the bottom line.
It comes across loud and clear, that's the thing.
I'm not a fan.
Right, well, look, as a Gillingham fan who grew up in Maidstone, I mean this quite genuinely when I say good luck today against Maidstone United and hope for Dorking Wanderers win.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Appreciate that.
Thanks, mate.
Who are you?
Gracie? Seamus. Why are you asking us, Dad?
When I was a kid, we used to play a game. I think you know the rules of our game.
I have no time to play games.
Sometimes I flow staccato, strip you of vibrato while you be acting macho. I try and switch it up. I see the games you play and the traps you lay. Not fit to fall in, but I let you play them anyway. Sometimes I flow staccato, strip you of vibrato while you be acting macho. I try and switch it up. I see the games you play and the traps you lay. Not fit to fall in, but I let you play them anyway. Sit here, the clock tick, watch the leaves on the plant flick from the fan above the room and I lit. Head trip, deliberate, cease fighting the feeling and submit, flow with it like the path pre-existing. Hidden codes Masonic, they peep us like a webcam from the pyramid's attic. Pass from hand to hand, let's say coincidence, or better yet sixth sense. My instincts telling me to back up from that handshake that wasn't tense. My instincts telling me to back up from that handshake that was intense. Brush it off and commence, blame it on myself tripping till the shit hits the fan. Cause I steer from the plan, about face and Billie Jean step into place. Throw my coat on the hook, recap the time that I waste. I know that spitting's a bad habit, but I can't help the taste. Still searching for the clues as it becomes a cold case. Procrastinator till I think to remove the sheet from your face. Reveal the naysayer. Sometimes I flow staccato, strip you of vibrato while you be acting macho. I try and switch it up. I see the games you play and the traps you lay. Not fit to fall in, but I let you play them anyway. Sometimes I flow staccato, strip you of vibrato while you be acting macho. I try and switch it up. I see the games you play and the traps you lay. Not fit to fall in, but I let you play them anyway.
How could you do this to me? Me. Don't you ever get tired of thinking about your dull, greedy, small self?
Now you ain't saying nada, sweating, getting hotter. Change it to my bother, I'm about to rip you up. Such a control freak, you mouth the words I speak. You got your nerve. You question me, but you ain't even listening. Your world is make-believe, but I keep pretending that I'm flexible. So you think your wheels got me bending, putting all your energy into negativity. You're holding over me while you steady scheming, but I'm making moves while you sleeping and dreaming of being larger than life. Your own hype you believe in. Well now, you've been faking the funk since the beginning. Too many chapters and now to rewrite and fix the ending. Besides, you question what kind of message that be sending. That you's a chump, punk, but so what? I care not of the roles you choose to play. By the way, I'm sure of a beginning and an end, but everything in between is all gray. All gray. Sometimes I flow staccato, strip you of vibrato while you be acting macho. I try and switch it up. I see the games you play and the traps you lay. Not fit to fall in, but I let you play them anyway. Sometimes I flow staccato, strip you of vibrato while you be acting macho. I try and switch it up. I see the games you play and the traps you lay. Not fit to fall in, but I let you play them anyway.
So it finished 1-0 to Dorking Wanderers in this top-of-the-table clash against Maidstone United. It was quite tight, quite scrappy on occasions, but ultimately, especially on the strength of the second half performance, Dorking Wanderers deserved the win. It was a game of few chances, Josh Taylor eventually making the breakthrough, courtesy of a great run and shot, which may have taken a deflection, ultimately squeezing past the goalkeeper. Maidstone United did launch a few sort of half-hearted attacks towards the end, but they never really looked like they were going to threaten Dorking Wanderers' goal. So Dorking Wanderers stay at the top of the league. The gap at the top is now 6 points, albeit Maidstone United have a game in hand. A great advert for non-league football today. 2,800 was the attendance here, a record for Dorking Wanderers, and larger than the attendance in some League 2 games. So that tells you how the town of Dorking has taken to football. So I've really enjoyed it today, but I've been joined by two special people to me. So I'm going to go and find out what they thought of the game. Gracie O'Connell, what did you think of the game today?
I thought it was really good. The score that they done was pretty cool. It was right there and they just went for it.
So Gracie, do you think you're going to go and see Dorking Wanderers again?
Yeah.
Seamus O'Connell, do you think you'll go and see Dorking Wanderers again one day?
Yes, definitely.
Fantastic. Do you think you'll cycle here or just get the train like a normal person?
Cycle.
Fantastic. So who do you support?
Dorking Wanderers.
Fantastic. Kids these days, so easily bought. So I've been the football researcher, no I haven't. So I've been a cycling researcher as always. I'm raising money for Prostate Cancer UK, hence the top. I'm cycling to all 21 National League South grounds this season, of course, and this is my 13th ground. Next week, I'll be cycling to Hampton and Richmond Borough, which promises to be a fantastic experience where I'll be meeting some brilliant people there. So please subscribe or watch the video next week, but most importantly, please do give anything you can to Prostate Cancer UK. They're a fantastic charity. The Just Giving link is down at the bottom. See you next week.